Peace family, I hope you guys are well. I'm excited to share what I've been doing. I didn't record the whole thing because sometimes I run out of video space. I still have some things to edit and upload, but I'm gonna show you this little piece that I did. Guys, I'm so hyped right now. Look at my little corner. Is it lovely or what? These rocks came from Home Depot. They are like $7 for the bag. Let me show you. It's creek stone. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it. So we got like 3 bags. I didn't use the full bags yet. I just picked the largest ones. So this and this, there has to be access to it. So they said we couldn't plant anything in the ground near them. So my plan is my husband is going to put a planter up here for me. One, because if you sit it on the ground back there, it'll be in the shade for most of the day, which is not good for most plants. And 2, because I plan to plant my watermelons, cantaloupe, things that vine. I'm going to plant them in the planter up here, and then I'm going to let them vine down and run on the mulch, because I can't plant in there. But if they need access, like, you can scoot a vine over. I also can use this space if I put some pots around it. So I think I'm going to move those lantanas over here when I put them in bigger pots. Behind this line is where it starts. I don't know if you guys remember, I had a really good soil back there. When I changed my plan, and when I realized, my husband was like, oh, you probably can't plant back there. And when I watched the sun, it doesn't get too much sun in this corner, I scooted all that good soil over here. So from this side of this is where I'm going to be planting in the ground. There's good soil and good compost. Right now, the only thing that's in the ground that I planted is the peach tree. I planted a tiny comfrey there. This is going to be like a little tree guild. So those are the only 2 things that I planted. I see this that looks like maybe a cucumber or something popped out of probably the compost that was down here, and also that looks like a tomato or something. But for now, I can also sit pots on top, water them in. I normally have food scraps and stuff at the bottom of my pots, and fertilizer and stuff, so that's gonna also feed the soil below. But I really love how the rocks and the wood chips are looking. And then we get to the bed here, and on the other side I've got the rocks and the wood chips. So you can see little popsicle sticks in here. That's where my lily bulbs are planted. I planted some purple lilies. They are really, really good for soaking up water, which is great for this area because this area gets a whole lot of water whenever it rains. So I just decided to put plants there that will do well with that, kind of soak up that water for me. And that is a volunteer because there's also lots of compost under these wood chips. There's nothing under these corner wood chips, just cardboard. And Maya, our Meyer lemon, is gonna go here. So I'm pretty excited. At least this side of the yard is starting to look like home. I decided to put Maya here because it is still really good sun here, and we are going to get a greenhouse that's going to go right in between there. So it's not in the middle of the yard, kind of on the side, but that's the last kind of piece of fence that gets a lot of sun. The kind of shade garden starts from there back, which the shade garden is doing great. I'll show you guys real quick. My husband is gonna add another at least square for me. I've got perennial cauliflower that's gonna be going back here as well. Got some garlic popping up back there. And some of our babies are actually starting to get a little bigger. I finally got a trellis. My husband bought another trellis and put that one there. So work is getting done, guys. We are making progress. My birthday just passed, and for my birthday I got plans. So last night, I think I showed you guys the bananas when we got them. Last night I finally moved them to their pots. This is not organized. This is just raw life right now. So here is one of them here. I wasn't able to separate that baby so without hurting them, so I just put them in there together, and I think when it gets a little bigger I'll go ahead and separate it. I'm about to separate this turmeric after this video, and here is the biggest one. So it's in a big pot. I actually got 4 of these big pots from the nursery. He gave them to me, which was very, very generous. So I just wanted to show you guys what I am working on. I'm super excited to get this yard and this food together and make this house a home. Oh, let me show you this banana too. I was able to separate this little banana baby, so I think for now I'm probably gonna just put it over there by where Maya's gonna be sitting. I am going to pot all together. So Maya, the Meyer lemon, is at Mommy's house. I'm pretty sure she probably already has roots in the ground, so I'm gonna get her pot ready first, and then go ahead and pull her up and put her in there. I don't want to pull her up and then have her sitting over here for a long time when I already, you know, kind of messed with her roots. So I think that's where she's gonna be permanently, at least for now. I know that Meyer lemons are one of the fruit trees that grows pretty well in a pot, and I'm excited. We are fitting more fruit trees now that we realize, like, we can keep them in pots. Everything doesn't have to go into the ground. So this was just a little garden update, I guess, a little landscaping work. I'm super excited about it, and I thank you guys for watching. See you later. Peace. I saw a mouse, y'all. I don't know why all the critters be coming for me, but I've been doing a lot of work in the yard, and I was like, this patio is messy. You know, let me clean the patio up. And I pick up a top of one of those gray bins that we're catching water in, and he scurried right over, like, by the patio door. He ran and I ran too. I went all the way around to my daughter's window to ask her to open the front door for me to come up with a plan. We got the broom and went back out there. The shovel was there, and I was like banging it because I figured making, you know, like a lot of noise would make him run out. But I think when I left, he left too. But where did he go? That's the question. So I'm laying on the floor trying to get my life together. I'm about to have a glass of wine and calm my nerves because it was a mouse. And I was sitting, I sit on the patio. I sit out there. I separated the turmeric and put them in pots. I moved my pineapple guava into a pot. And then I was getting up and trying to clean up and stuff before coming in the house, warming the food up, and it's a mouse. Like, all my life I had to fight. Like, it's always a critter. It's always a critter. And I was just telling my husband, like, dang, we shouldn't have chased the cats away, because maybe they could have got the mouse. I don't want to get the mouse. And now I have tools. So, like, I really don't mind y'all in my yard if you're not going to mess up my plants.
All my life I has to fight.
See, all my life. Anyways, I just want to share the garden struggle with y'all. That this gonna be the end of this video because it's too much. It is too much. I hope y'all blessed and not fighting no critters. Peace.